and also just making sure that his tempo is, keeps it simple. So.
Tracing technology provided by TrackMan. And
wow.
And it's the cart path
Twice.
Couple of times.
Well, strap in, Taylor. This is going to be interesting. Okay,
She's got it. She's got it.
I can see it. He's caught a break. He might get relief and be able to drop it on the tee on the 12th.
Get there. You just got to make sure that, let's say, if you drop it. Question for you. Does the club length, if you drop it here, like if he drops it here, well, that's outside the club length. Yeah. I'm saying like here. Yeah. It goes in there, that change everything. Well, I mean, you're entitled to drop it in a club length. Okay. But if you drop it in a situation that you still had to interfere, you just satisfy it. That's good. Now, I think we should try to get it as close to this as possible. You know what I mean? Bring the club over and then try to drop it right on that edge. Then you get a club from there. I mean, that's definitely if the ball stays there, which it shouldn't roll. It's not going to be interference where you're swinging. It's on the edge, right? Well, I just wanted to, it's on your follow through to make sure that you're good on the follow through. That's all we're going to be looking at. And it can be close, and just can't touch. That's the thing.
So I believe the whole situation here, James, is Scheffler is trying to get to the tee box. Within the rules, he's trying to drop one club length back to the tee box. Now, that sign is in the way, but he would rather play in the short grass on the tee box than out of the rough and get complete relief from the sign. And now he will play from that position.
Yeah, of course, because the flag is obviously where his full relief would be. And then he's got a club length on an arc that can move in a circular motion no closer. But you have to take full relief. So he has to prove that the Genesis Invitational sign there won't be. Well, okay, no, he's actually what I assume is happening, then he gets relief from the sign. He's using the rules to his advantage here.
He took a club length directly back so he could get to the short grass, but the sign was he still thought there was a chance he would make contact with that sign, so he received another club length directly behind it.
It'd be nice to get clarification here because there was some talk about as long as you make your first drop that you don't hit the sign on your follow through. So he was obviously not hitting it when he was practicing, and now there's a second. It could be almost line of sight.
Pardon me, guys.
And while we have a second, let's bring in one of our top rules officials for the PGA Tour, Orlando Pope. Orlando, tell us what's going on here.
Well, the Genesis sign is a temporary immovable obstruction, so he actually has two options. He can take physical relief, which I think he was doing, or he could take line of sight relief, which would put him over in the rough. So I don't think he wants. That's why he's trying to figure out the physical relief, so he could just stay on the tee there.
That makes sense. And what a big break. Use the rules as he can and ends up hitting that shot.
It just goes from being a totally different shot if he wasn't able to hit from the tee here. Now just a part of his game that he has so much control and imagination with that you would expect him to hit this that close with that lie, and very nicely done. Still have to execute, especially after not hitting a Scottie-style shot from the tee, but to walk away with having around about 5 feet left to save par after that tee shot, really nicely done.
Hideki made his par putt, and now Scottie Scheffler 4-3.
Outside of the short miss at his final hole in round 1, he did hole out well from this range.
Got to give the guy a ton of credit, and his caddy Ted Scott, for figuring out exactly what their options were on that drop, and it leads to a par.
Thanks for watching the PGA Tour on YouTube. To watch more, click here. To subscribe, click here.